terrible.
Yeah, well, this isn't a very good one anyway. This, remember, this is what we were telling you about.
Now, if you want to narrate, you got to talk to the...
There's Sarah Sue.
There's Sarah Sue coming out.
Come out of the tent.
No, that's me. This is our
Sarah
tent.
Sue just came out of the tent.
This is our tent.
That's Sarah Sue.
That is. No, that's me.
Talk to the projector.
That's-
Or to the...
Sarah Sue.
There's Chris peeking in.
There's Dick.
Yep, that's Dick. You're right, Eric. Willie.
I know that.
Okay.
There comes Bobby.
We've got proof now to show Sarah Sue.
There's Carter
There's
and
Carter.
his dad. I can't tell that by the picture. I can tell that because I remember.
Uh-huh.
That's a terrible picture.
Well, they were because it had been foggy, or real, I think it was foggy that day.
Oh,
You don't have to hold your hand up or
Oh.
walk around.
Now that's Carter.
Did
Yes.
he have a mustache thing too?
No,
No mustache.
no mustache. There's Maxine.
There's Maxine
Oh.
as a child.
Yeah.
I guess she was. She must have been.
There's our van.
There's our van.
That's our laundry wagon we made into a camper. I made it into a camper.
And there's
There's Connie.
me. There's Chris.
Chris.
There's
Back
our
Typhoon.
basset hound Typhoon.
Oh, goody.
That was our basset hound. Now we're
Fog
going to
bill.
see the fog.
Okay, now you can cut that off.
Should have
Now
left.
this is down there at Half Moon. What Sand Dollar Beach. That's Carter and I going out in totem boat.
Yeah, and is that when Typhoon followed you barking in the
Probably.
water?
This is Jade Cove, 1961. We gotta remember to put those dates in. That's what-
Yeah. Right.
Here we are coming around the rock out there. We're gonna come over and ride breakers. Try and make the boat ride the breakers. This is a folding boat. It's a 12-foot totem boat. Folds up to 4 inches wide.
I think we have movies of you guys carrying it up.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Now they're getting ready to come in.
We're just paddling.
There they come.
That's Carter and Willie. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Connie shut the thing off every time we about broached. We
Yeah.
never did broach, but we never did get any good rides either.
Gee, I wasn't half bad with that movie camera, was I?
That's the good lens, Connie.
Oh,
That's the
there it
telephoto.
is. There it is, folded up, carrying it up
That's
the hill.
Willie on the right, then Dick, then Carter, and then Carter's dad's the hat back there. There, that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Carter's
that hat.
dad. That's Ray. And that's the boat we're following.
And that was quite a trail. You come up some steps, and then you come up a long trail. That's looking back down. Oh, April.
How's that? April
Okay.
1962,
And there's our
Providence, Ghost Town.
parachute. I remember.
There's Troy in the blue t-shirt.
Yeah, that's our nephew. And
There's Mark on the back.
Chris
Chris,
kicking it probably.
and that's Troy, and who's that? Bernie behind Troy.
And this is Willie. And,
I move too much, always did.
yeah.
Still do.
There's Eric.
This is Eric.
Believe it or not.
This was a ghost
Yes.
town, I'll tell you.
Okay, and then
We had a ball.
we'll see Teresa.
There's
as-
Connie down hard left. There's Carter with the
That's
pipe, Bernie waving.
And Sarah Sue will be in the background, and she's got Teresa.
There's Mark.
That's Mark.
There's Connie.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't in a very good mood. I don't believe that.
That's the shack we stayed in. That's Fossil Mountain up there behind. Lots of fossils there. Really high. Found a penny up on top. 1922, I think it was. Copper penny.
This is some of the rest of the ghost town.
Yeah, that's the rest of the ghost town.
Now, we went
There were
back
quite a
later
few
and
buildings
a lot
there.
of those places were torn down.
Okay, this is Hole in the Wall.
Hole in the Wall.
This is just up from Ghost Town a ways. A whole bunch of Indians committed suicide off here when the army trapped them. Right next to Hole in the Wall is Banshee Canyon. We went down into Hole in the Wall on ropes and walked around. All we found was a dead bobcat. There we are going
They're
down
going
on ropes
down.
there. That's Willie going down.
I was going to say, it doesn't really show the depth.
No, that's
There's
me.
you.
That was
other
Carter
one was
then.
Carter.
It was maybe 200 feet straight down, just a great big basin, and it was straight down all the way. There was no place you could get in or out of there without it. Now we're back at Ghost Town again. There's Dick's van back there. There's Connie, feeling better. Had something to drink,
The drunk.
some good old desert water. There's Carter back there, and
There's Teresa.
okay, Sarah Sue holding up the baby.
Holding Teresa. Mhm.
There's Mark with a chuck wallet.
Teresa's 20.
There's Bobby. That's Eric.
There's Eric.
Snot nose. There's Troy.
And Mark. Halo.
Dick,
Dick.
got the shirt on.
Oop.
Okay.
Lights.
Shut her off.
Super.
Oh, this
Okay,
is Williams
this is
Lake.
Williams Lake,
1963.
1963, April.
There's Eric. It's snowing. It was
First time we
beautiful.
went to
First
Idaho.
time. That was our big mistake.
This is
This-
Cease's cabin. We went up there and laid carpet and painted
Painted.
cabinets and stuff on this trip. Cease and Troy, Terry,
That's the
Karen, Diana, Connie and I, and the three boys. This is before all the cabins were there.
Yeah.
April '63.
Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh.
There's Cease waving.
See, his cabin was all alone there, and now Burton's big cabin's
Oh,
next
they're
to
all
it,
around
and
him.
they're all around.
There's Diana. Of course, you.
Ooh, gosh.
No, she's going to show
There
you how
goes
to catch a
Cease.
fish.
Yeah. No ice, Willie.
Yeah. This is April 1963, and it was that quick, believe me. If you cast twice without getting a fish, you had something wrong. There's Mark bringing one in. It was illegal at that time, so we had to really watch, and we turned most of them loose, had enough for dinner. See how no cabins around at all? That's all just solid cabins in there now.
Just those little cabins along the lake.
Yeah, Ball Road was there, and Max Woolley.
That's Willie. His
Muskunk-
red hat,
Muskunk
red
cap.
Stetson.
Typhoon was there watching the fish come in. I'm waving back with the camera.
Yes. We drove one of their vehicles up and followed them. They towed a trailer and we towed a trailer.
At that time, there were about 13 cabins around the entire lake. Now there's 49. Okay, that's Craters of the Moon right there. headed back to California. Okay, that's the old
Snake
bridge.
River.
Old,
Yeah, the old bridge
going
crossing.
over the Snake River at Twin Falls. It's a new one now. That's what it used to look like.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's good. I don't think I moved it. Opal Mountain,
Opal Mountain.
1964.
That's
That's
Dave
Dave Jenkins.
Oh, we're gonna get Marie.
There's Bob
Denton,
Denton.
Troy.
Cease in the red Jeep. There's Bernie's pop tent. There's Bernie going on his not too hot shoe. Never could make that rotten thing run.
That. There's
There's
our
the
basset
basset
hound.
hound.
That's Typhoon.
Old Typhoon.
How's our doggy?
There goes Bernie.
There goes Bernie.
That's Terry. There's Bernie in the foreground.
Oh, this is that hill behind camp that everybody tried to go up.
Some Cease and Troy.
Yeah, gosh, that was steep.
That mountain was almost straight up and down.
This is what we did for fun.
Let's see, that's Dave's little one.
Davy. That was Davy.
No, the girl, the little girl.
Was it Debbie?
Yes, that was Debbie. That was Cease. There's Dave. Bernie. Typhoon again. That's Debbie getting a ride on the Honda 50.
There's the hill.
There's Troy.
There's Troy. There's Bernie trying to go up the
Yeah,
hill.
Bernie never did do it.
No!
That's the hot shoe, wasn't worth a hoot. The rest of us could drive right up the top, and
Yeah.
Bernie never could.
He couldn't without. That's why they called it that. Not so hot to hot.
There's Don
There's
on the
Don.
back behind Dave.
Yeah.
There's Connie.
There's me.
That was Tom.
There's
Marie and Annie Marie.
Anna Marie.
That's Dave's wife, Marie, in the pink, and Bob Denton's
There's
wife.
Mark.
Yeah, that's Marco. There's Ray.
That's
Forgot he was
Carter's
there.
father.
That's Carter's dad. Good old boy. There's Dave trying to drink
now
out
we're
the
going to
Boda
get
bag.
to see Marie.
I brought a Boda bag in for the first time no one had ever used one. And boy, I tell you, between the wind blowing and...
But wait till you see Marie.
Marie did the window blowing. Watch it right up her nose. Look at her milking it like a cow.
She's a real character. There's Willie.
I've been practicing.
Yeah.
But the wind was terrible. There's Diana and Maxine and my mom just getting out.
That isn't
No,
either.
that is
That's
not.
me. No, it isn't.
That's you
I'm
right
over
there to the left.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who that was. Some strange lady sat in there.
She's driving and
Piru Creek, February 1964.
yeah. Pyro Creek, February 64. Blue Point Public Campground, name of it. We're the last of the big buzzards. What were they?
Condors.
The last of the California condors
California
lived
condors.
right here. There, we
Is
saw
this the
5
place-
or 6 of them while we were here.
Is this the time, was Bernie on this trip? Is this the time when Bernie got buzzed by the hummingbirds?
Probably.
I don't know. if
We
he was
hunted all
there.
over up in there. Deer hunted. There were quite a few deer around.
Oh,
Hotter than heck in the summer. But
I don't
this
think
is,
this was that
this is
time.
February, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
We didn't go there much in the summer. It's too hot. There's our tent.
No, no, your folks rented that tent trailer.
That's right.
We
My
had
mom and
the
dad
van.
brought the tent
Right,
trailer.
right.
There's Bernie. No, that's Don
Don
Tinder. I
Tinder.
take it back. And he has 3 kids with him.
Yeah, out of
Three out of his 7 or 8
9.
that
I
he had.
forget how many you have now. There's one of them.
That's one of
I
Don
can't
Tinder's
remember
kids.
his name.
There's my
Troy's
dad and Troy.
Troy's getting to be
Oh,
a
Pappy.
big boy. They've been out shooting by the looks of Troy. Got a sidearm on him.
That Dave? Jenkins?
I think it's you.
There's
There's
Diana.
Diana. That's his sister. Whoops.
That was changed. Turn the film over probably.
Uh-huh.
There's Maxine and Diana and Troy and my mom coming in a blue coat behind the tree.
Right.
My dad's there. The pipe. There's Diana. My dad and my mom.
Your mom will love to see these, Roy.
Happy looks so young.
Uh-huh.
That was Carter and Max. Right there. There's Eric.
Eric.
The country bumpkin. Orphan. Dirt from one end to the other.
You see what I mean?
There's Typhoon in the background.
Wait.
There's our old van.
Yeah.
Connie just
He
come
always
whipping
gets
out.
me coming out of the van.
She's happy again. We're camping.
I was getting ready to throw it at him.
That's it.
So I threw it away.
She got the kids. We're standing back there. Can't see who all that. That's Mark, Chris, and Eric with their shirts off, walking towards us.
Right.
Real good photography.
I'm going to take a picture
Oh,
of
the
you.
kids are getting ready to go fishing. They got their poles out.
Yeah.
A little pot-bellied one of the rights, Eric. Connie taking a
I'm
picture
taking a
of
picture of Willie.
Willie taking a picture, Connie taking a picture. Willie taking a picture.
Look, light
Thank
on.
you.
I'll have to get it focused in when the light comes on.
This is
Okay.
Big Bear,
Big Bear Lake, Hannah Flats Campground.
1964, June 1964.
Chris and Eric waving, Connie with their camera. I don't know who that is back there.
Oh,
That's Don Tettinger. I
yeah.
didn't know he was up there with us.
There's a string of
There's
fish.
Mark and Don holding up a string. Yeah, he went up with us that trip. I remember now. That's
There's
one of
Eric.
his kids there.
There's Chris, there's Eric, Chris, Mark, and then one of Don's.
Yeah. And old Typhoon. Wait, June 64, Connie?
Right.
Okay.
Here's our
front
white
yard.
sea
This
bass.
is a white sea bass special. Connie got the big white sea bass. 40 pounds that she's got
40
carrying.
pounds sea
I've got
bass.
a 35-pound yellowtail. The kids are holding bait up. Dave and Marie both got yellowtail.
Yeah.
Dave and Marie were so seasick on that trip, it was terrible. There's a squid. There's a white sea bass.
There's Chris holding
Chris is
my-
holding
Yeah. That's my
Connie's
white-
40-pound white sea
yeah.
bass.
And I don't know what the month was.
Like Dave and Marie.
There's Chris
Okay.
learning how to roller skate.
Yeah, Chris learned how to roller skate. Wow! This is on telephoto lens, honey. That's a good lens if I could ever stay with him.
Yeah.
See how sharp it is? Okay.
Now the bullfight.
Now you are in Mexico.
Yeah, Tijuana. Tijuana, Mexico with Pepe Luis Vasquez. And I can't tell you who the other bullfighters are. They were all very good though. They all got tails and ears. I think Pepe got ears.
Go!
We even went, after the bullfights were over with, we went down to where
I
they-
never went.
We went down to underneath the where they take the bulls where they're dead. And then we ask about them,
It's
and
the
they
picadors.
donate the meat to the poor people of,
There's the matador wrapped in
Tijuana.
the cave. Manalatinas.
oh, that's,
He spooked out.
yeah.
It's the picadors, setting the picks.
Now that's Pepe. He was a top-notch bullfighter.
When you see him turn into it, no, he's still not turning into a bull.
He will.
There it goes. Watch him turn into the bull. That's a Manalatina. That's one of the most dangerous of the moves, is turning into it.
That brings back memories.
He still does not have that bull under control. That one.
Thanksgiving 1964, Corn Springs.
Now, 69 palm trees there, a Jesuit planted in the 1850s.
Oh, this is where Mark got his first rabbit, right?
Uh-huh. That's our van again. There's Dave chowing down.
Oh, yes.
There's Chris in the background eating.
There's
Marie and Connie. Cleo in the right foreground. There's my dad in straw hat and Diana, my sister.
Cease with his back
That's
to
Cease
us.
with his back to us. There's Mark in the red sweatshirt.
Cleo.
Connie. Dave's still eating. It's Thanksgiving, you know.
There's
Eric. That can't be Eric, is it?
No,
That's not Eric.
that's
Davey.
That's Davey.
That's Davey. That's Dave and Marie's
Jenkins.
little kid. There's Chris with Dave. Dave is eating the carcass of the turkey right there. There's Connie, petulant. Troy, and I couldn't see who was behind him.
There's Cece, the carcass.
with Eric, or Chris helping.
They're eating the carcass.
There's my mom back there.
Giving Danny, or
Giving Danny
not
something.
Danny, Davey. That's Mark, no, Chris.
There's my mom, and
Boy, that's
terrible. Turn it off.
Right.
Oh, you're not sitting by it.
I have to get out of it.
Okay, still at Corn Springs. 26 people and 3 dogs on this trail. There's Chris. And I think that was,
Might have been.
there's Cleo.
Oh, this
There
is
goes
where your
Diana.
sister goes off
That's
into
Diana.
the. Yeah, she goes off, and gosh, she was gone for hours. Worried.
There's
us to
Troy
death.
driving the Jeep. Here comes Dave, old Dapper Dan.
Wahoo!
That's me.
That was the little hill they'd go jump.
There goes
Troy.
Troy. There goes Dave again.
He didn't jump.
That's me with someone on in front of me. Probably
Yeah.
Eric. All the other kids were riding by then.
Yeah.
Hey, there's my Galera. Dave's getting on. I didn't remember we had the Galera then.
There's Warren,
Warren,
and,
for crying out
and
loud.
Troy.
Warren and Troy.
in their Cease and Dinah's book. Yuba
Okay,
River,
there's a little
July
snake down there.
1965.
Oh my gosh, that's Mackie and Bob's
Gold
kid.
pen.
That's Chris and Mark to the left and Chris.
Maxine's
That's
mother.
me with the red
is
hat,
here, too.
cannon, and Dave behind. No, that wasn't Dave.
There I am.
That's Connie. And that's Mrs. Wade, Maxine's mother
Maxine's
right
mother.
there. There's Carter.
You
Mark.
got some close-ups of her.
There's Maxine.
There's
There's Eric,
Eric.
little snake, little water snake.
Here comes Mark.
Watch who picks it up.
Yeah. That's Maxine's
bomb.
mother.
She's not scared of it. What's that? Coming in on the right there. Connie, Bonanza. There's gold. Gold in the pan, right there. Tip of the knife. This is at Diamond Creek where it dumps into the Yuba River, and we found as many as 20, 21 flecks of gold per panful. The big deep holes like you see there, we thought that'd be loaded. I dove down, scraped sand off the bottom, nothing in there. It was all ground up, and what gold was in there was ground so fine you couldn't retrieve it. There's a big bucket deal there. There's a rattlesnake.
There's a rattlesnake.
Margile. There's
Oh,
roll
yeah,
55
Willie had it.
Ford.
That's Bob and Max.
This is hot at Yuba River country. Boy,
Yeah.
that tree was great. There's Connie.
Sunbathing.
There's Bob and Mackie and Dave
Keith
and Marie.
and Kathy.
There's Maxine.
Maxine, there's
Mackie.
Mackie. There's Carter.
Carter.
There's Keith
Keith
And
and
Kathy.
Kathy.
and
There
Max.
was Eva.
Eva in the background.
Now we're high grading and cleaning up the gold that we
That
got.
was the
that
map.
day. Picking it out of the black sand and putting it in little jars. There's a piece of jade laying there. See all the gold in the vial? That's after we picked her out. There's Bob doing
Thompson.
some picking out. There, you see the little pieces right there under his tweezers? We had several that were almost nugget
There's our
size.
tent trailer, Willie. This is when we were going home and we were just taking pictures of the area that we were in.
Yeah, this is one hot area, boy.
Oh, well, we almost
You
lost
stay-
our basset
You
ham.
stay right by the
On the way
river
home.
and you're in and out of the river all day just
From
to
the
keep
heat.
cool. This is Cease's yard.
No,
Isn't it?
no, isn't this the place where Bob and Mackie had a friend swimming pool that we went to? Corn Springs,
Yeah.
November 1965 Thanksgiving.
That's Diana, my sister. There's Troy. With a windy trip, this one. 1965 Thanksgiving. And a lot of wind. It was warm, it was just windy. There's Troy on his dad's tote goat.
Yeah. Terry driving.
That's Terry.
Terry driving.
There goes Mark carrying
Mark.
the axe, and Eric standing up, and Chris sitting in the front seat. I couldn't see who that was. Oh, that's going to be Karen, isn't it? Walking to the back. In the white.
Troy's coming up on the tote boat.
Is that Karen in the white?
Must be.
Well, there's big boy. Typhoon's following. Don't run over my dog. Oh, Mark's got the 22.
The Mighty Hunter.
Oh, there's Norm and Jenny Holford. They're not very.
Oh, there's the
Oh, there's the
tarantula.
tarantula and Typhoon.
With Typhoon. Remember we told you about it.
I found that out in the boonies and brought it in so the kids could see it. We left it here for a little bit for Typhoon to get some pictures of it, and then I took it back out and turned it loose.
Norm and Jenny. We're setting up our Thanksgiving
Yeah, this is
spread
Thanksgiving.
part of it.
The Boyd. Troy in the foreground. There's me. Oh no. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this is going up to that,
Going up to that
town
mine.
and mine. We got the Coleman lantern. We're going into the mine shaft. There's my sister and Eric, I think.
Looks like Eric. I always dressed him bright.
There was a little, out there by Corn Springs, about 4 miles away, there was a mining area that you're seeing here. There was some old shacks left around, quite a few tunnels. There's Maxine. That must be Mike with his hands on me.
Yeah, Chris just ran out. Mark's over throwing stuff. There's Chris and Eric. Mark.
That's a shaft right down there where Eric's going. That's one deep Jose. But it was a gradual slope going into it. Here we are coming out.
This is the troop.
Next tour, 4 o'clock.
There was Jenny, the end of the line there. Connie, Maxine down there. See, Jenny.
Carter.
Aunt Carter. There goes Troy.
I didn't think Carter was ever that young.
Uh-huh. Here we are, coming back
Coming
to
out.
camp.
Yeah.
There's Mike on the left. Okay, Jade Cove, April 1966, Easter. The old tent trailer. My sister, Diana.
Yeah.
She made me laugh.
Now this was full of food.
Yeah, that
That-
trailer Steve brought was full of food, no kidding. Guess who's on the tote boat again? There's Troy.
So anytime there was wheels around, Troy was on it. And
There's
was,
Maxine.
yeah, there's Max.
There's Carter and Maxine's rig down there.
No.
Big camper.
No.
There's Fifi.
There's Fifi. There's
Typhoon.
Typhoon. This is the year the front end
There's
of our tent trailer collapsed.
If
Didn't
my
it?
folks are here, it's a year. I'm not sure the
No,
folks
that
are
might
there.
have been another.
We gotta see if the folks are there first. If Connie's
I'm
scrubbing
scrubbing
teeth.
my teeth. Whoops.
Shut her off.
What happened?
Now we get hold her up. Jill at Jade Cove, Easter 66. A rare day when you can see 5 miles in Easter. There's my
There's your
dad.
dad.
There's Pappy.
Oh,
There's
here
my
she
dad.
comes. Oh no, not yet.
And there's my mom, Mark, Chris, and Eric. Bassett on the table.
On the table.
And here comes the bunny rabbit! Easter time! See the Easter basket? Mark's got one. Everywhere around him. There's a real Easter bunny right there.
Oh.
And now there's quail. There are a bunch of,
Oh,
bunch of quail, and there's
There.
a rabbit running right past the
There's
quail.
the quail. See him? Did you see him walking?
There's another rabbit down there on the right side there. Another rabbit running through. It was really Easter time.
Yeah.
There goes the quail up.
Same rabbit.
Oh no, honey, there are
I
5
know
or
it.
6 rabbit cottontails there, and then the big covey of quail. There we are patching and not looking at.
Jade, probably. Looking at jade.
Yeah, we are. That's a big
That's
piece
that
of jade
big
up
piece
on.
of jade that we use.
There's some smaller
Is it?
pieces we got.
Now there's Eric. And Chris is
Yeah,
walking
that's
up.
Eric's right there. My mom and my dad and Marco. Starting to get some legs to him.
Mm-hmm.
There's Chris and Andy.
Andy. 6.
Yep.
October 1966.
Long Beach, California, 6781 Millmark Avenue.
This is
That's our
duck
mallard duck and our basset hound. What's that there? Is that the
There's a
tortoise?
sprinkler.
Is that the tortoise?
Oh, yes, it must be.
Yeah, that's the tortoise right there behind, well, right by the duck.
Right by the duck.
October 1966. There's the,
Oh, we
yeah,
have.
there's our new boat, the
There's
lobster
the boat.
skiff.
Lots of lobster skiff.
19 foot. Dave and I went in on it together. 75 horsepower Johnson outboard motor. Double
Oh,
bottom.
now there's Mark, Chris, and Eric.
Yep. There's Mark, Chris, and Eric.
We got up on the garage roof to do this. Perfect.
Yeah, we built seats in it and built a big bait tank for it and put a windshield on it.
Cabin cruiser.
yeah, our cabin cruiser. There's Dave in the yard across the street.
Corn Springs, 1966,
Corn Springs, yeah.
Thanksgiving, November. And this is when we had, I think, 52 people.
Yeah, big group this time.
This was a big
There's
group.
Terry with the snoot on. Someone hair drying? Drying her hair? Or is that the turkey carcass? That's a turkey carcass.
Yeah.
There's Bob Thompson in the foreground eating. Cease back there. There's Mark with
There's
his
Mark's
first rabbit.
rabbit. Yeah.
We cooked that dude and there he is getting ready to cook it and cooked it
No,
and ate it.
skin it. He's getting ready to skin it.
Yeah. And cooked it over an open fire and ate her.
Yeah.
Oh, good old dad showing him how to do it.
Don't look at me like you're showing, you're just telling.
You saw me wiping my hands off.
There's the basset hound.
In those days, I could do a rabbit. There's Chris on the motor. In those days, I could do a rabbit without a knife, just with my fingers. Complete. Gutted, cleaned, and skinned.
Chris
There's
on
Chris
the
again.
motorcycle.
Not sitting on the seat naturally, like he's supposed to be. Sit back in the back.
Gamer.
There he is.
There's Jade Cove, 1967.
Well, I
My
didn't
mom in
like
the
Jake
straw
Cole.
hat. What a big group there. There's Bob up there with his gun standing guard so the bad guys don't get us. That's Eva.
This
That's how Eva's standing up there. Jack must be in this too.
can't be Jake Cole, Willie.
No, not Jade Cove. It's Corn Springs. This is around that campsite. See, we don't have the Jeeps. See, we had the truck up there at the campsite. And there's Bob Thompson. He wasn't there at the other time. Now there's Jade Cove. That's at the bridge, Connie. What's the name of that place? where the creek comes down. What's the name of the creek?
Willow Creek.
Oh, no, it isn't. This is where we had to camp. They didn't have any water in the campsite, Plaskett Creek Campground,
Yeah.
and we had to go down to that other place where the
Max
seals
and I
came in
played
and
ball
barked
here.
at the dog.
Yeah,
It
this
is. It's
yeah.
up from Jade Cove.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
I can't remember.
This is
the
where
name.
Typhoon barked in the seals.
Yeah. That must be Mark down there. There's Carter's tent. There's Bernie's tent.
That's right.
And there's our tent trailer and whose trailer? And a Toyota. Okay.
March 1967.
Yeah, that's
Jade Cove.
right. This is down where this is not Plaskett Creek Campground. They were out of water that year. And they made us go down to this place where we'd never stayed before, which was just a picnic area, but
There's
they let us
Max
camp
and me
there.
playing ball.
There's Bernie's
Yes.
Toyota, Carter's big camp rig to the left. There's that white trailer again. We're going to find out who that trailer belongs to if we can see.
Oh, that's that
There-
lingcod.
There's our lingcod we caught, yeah. We
Oh.
caught about 80 pounds of lingcod and barred perch. That's Mark, Carter, myself, and, Mark's friend Lance, Connie, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is Lance. Yep, and now it's dark. That's a lingcod laying, they're showing it. Carter caught that. And it was too dark.
You remember that?
Right, it was taken.
No, that was a rock bass. That big
That
10
great
pound,
big thing,
10
yeah.
pound rock bass that
Yeah.
Carter caught.
And
We're
it's
using
just-
6-pound test line.
Just
little
too
bitty
dark
rig.
to show up.
We ought to shut this off. That's a shame. That set at the wrong exposure. I
Well,
still
it
don't
was
know who
probably
that white
dusk.
trailer is parked next to it.
Might
It
have
was
been
in the other
somebody that
picture,
was
too.
already there, too.
No. No, white trailer's gone. Maybe it wasn't with us then. We could see the whales real
I
often. The
think-
California gray whales would be out there just about 200 yards out, and we could see them migrating right from the campground here. There's my mom. There's Connie. Old Sweet Pea. There's Carter. There's my dad sitting out there on the
On the
rock.
rock, yeah. Okay, now here's the seal, probably.
Now, this is one of my infamous pans.
Oh, yes. That's the shoreline.
Show what the country looks like. Yeah, there's Lance. Shy little feller. There's the
There's the
ocelot.
ocelot.
Now this is 1967 of May. May 67. And this is Bobby our ocelot, 4 years old.
He got closer, maybe.
Kind of a tiger, I'll tell you. He only lasted in the family a short time. He got me, but he could stand up and reach my armpit, and that's what scared me.
It's like a little pussycat, doesn't he?
He got me by the calf of the leg once, and I thought he was going to rip it right off me.
Whoop. Well, we
Must
didn't
be
have
it.
much of that. This is Rubicon River.
Yes, it is. All right, that's a terrible picture.
Yeah, I can't even sight in.
Rubicon River when, Connie?
1967, I believe.
There's Mark in the white trunks and Lance holding
Lance.
fish up that they speared in the river.
We didn't know it was a
Is there a tuning
Ray,
thing on here? Can I focus that, or is it just going to be that way?
It's gonna be that way.
we had the kids and the guys had a running chess game going also, and Mark was the champion.
There's about 105 or 106 or 108 every day
Degrees.
for about 6 or 7 hours.
Now we're out
Okay,
the
now
boat.
this is our lobster skiff out in the ocean off Long Beach. What happened to the float in the Rubicon, Connie?
Must be on
We used to
another
have
one.
it.
We went to the Rubicon twice, remember?
Okay, there's Bonita we were catching.
Yep. That must have been
They're about
Christmas.
halfway between Long Beach, there's the pole
There's
bent over with
Larry.
Eric hooked on
Yeah.
to those Bonita are, no, that's
Oh.
Chris. They are fighting fish. A 6 or an 8 pounder will give you about all you can handle. They're real tigers.
They're a lot of fun to catch. Whoop,
Now there's,
Idaho.
this is Idaho, yeah.
yeah, that's Idaho, sure enough, and there's.
This is
Brownies,
when you went hunting, over by Grangeville, or wherever it was. This is when you guys wrecked.
Boy, that's in our boat. There you are with the seats in it, and the bait tank,
Big launch.
1967.
Yes. Magnolia Avenue.
Just golden, foot of
Golden. Foot of
Long
Golden.
Beach.
Yeah, foot of Golden. Been too long.
Wish you'd take some bright pictures so I could get this thing set in again.
Okay, now we are on American River, right here. This is July of '67. Mark and Lance made a raft, and it's rapidly sunk. Rubicon River is just up about a mile from, from where
They had a ball making this thing.
launched the raft. That's Lance feeding the rope to him. That's Chris, Eric, Chris, no, that was Eric with the mask and fins. There's sunbathing Mom. And there's Chris standing there, and then Mike or Andy in the red and white shirt. Now Chris is on.
That's Chris, yeah.
It wasn't much of a raft, boy. Worked better with the little kids. Mark tried to cannonball him. That's the way Chris.
There's the Basset Hound again. Lance, I think that's Lance.
Very tough getting on that thing. Okay.
Oh.
Now we're back upriver about 2 miles to the Rubicon, above the American. That's Carter's dad, Ray, down there.
Yeah, they had to leave. This is when
Yeah, Ray's hip went out.
Ray's hips. In fact, I think they were getting ready to leave. Because that's their camper there. Carter and Max's camper is
Connie's
up
down
at the
there
top.
waving.
Yeah.
This is a hot cotton picking place.
Boy, it is,
That's why we were there, the water.
yeah.
As long as you stayed in the river, it was,
That's
it was
Mark and
okay.
Lance.
Evenings were beautiful. We had there's the
There.
fast water.
There's the rapids and
That's my mom and dad going down there. Ellen doesn't have her hat on.
not yet.
The
They're
big
stretching
deal was to
machines.
try to swim across. We had to stretch a rope down so that no one got down into the really fast water down below. There's a
Okay.
rope stretched
Rope,
down
yeah.
below, so anyone gets down that far grabs the rope. But meanwhile, it was fun to shoot the rapids.
Yeah, we shot the rapids.
Pan gold here, found a lot of gold. Big real
There's
good. There's
your
my
mom and
dad
dad.
and my mom.
And one of the kids.
Uh-huh. There's Connie. There's the rope.
There's his mom with the hair. tell if that's Eric or Chris. I think.
Okay, Soda Lake. Soda Lake, California. 1968, April, March or April.
There's Bernie's
There's Bernie out there,
Toyota.
and that's, who the heck is that in a white truck? Was that Dick? No, he didn't have a pickup.
Here's
There's the hole. That started out to be our trash hole, to bury the trash in. This is in one day. No, there's a hairdresser. And there's Pat, Bernie's wife,
And
once,
our best.
and our Basset Hound Typhoon. Bernie was married to the gal there one time. I think the guy's name is Pat. There's Maxine.
That's Carter Max's camera.
There's Carp. Okay, now we're
They're
playing. We're
some
playing.
kind of a game.
Dump them in the ditch.
Yeah.
There's Bernie. Okay, now we're at
Williams
Williams
Lake.
Lake. Still a little ice left. This is also April.
Okay, this is
of
April of
68.
68. And we'll have
There's Cease's cabin, summer home. Do you know cabins have crossed over there at all? They're all cabins on that hill over there now. It's all along the lakefront. It's all solid cabins. We had to haul our water. There wasn't any. Only way you could flush toilets and everything was with
Here's
that.
our
This is our property.
1968 April.
Is Heald's Haven, B. Taken from the highway, looking down. Then the old road came
The
in
old road
sideways
came
like
in
that. It didn't come
there.
in like it does now. Our house is right about where that first tree is past Mark. The river's down there where the white t-shirt is.
Doesn't
I think
even
that's-
look like the place now, does it?
Now we're getting into the forest
Into
there.
our forest.
Cattle used to be in there every winter. They wintered cattle in there, and they kept it all cleaned out. Now you can't hardly walk through there for the brush and stuff. Of course, we've got a lot of pheasants now, and deer.
Now we're gonna look at the sky.
Yeah, I just flipped on the telephoto. See how much sharper it got?
I wasn't watching when it flipped.
No?
I was trying to miss the tripod.
No road, Willie.
Yeah, no road on
No
the hill.
road.
To Williams Lake, it's
No
not
road,
there.
no.
That's where the
It was
road to Williams
built-
Lake is now, it's right on that mountain behind you, halfway up it, and it's gone.
It was built after, From
fall
this
of
time on.
68. See, there's no road over there at all, except down low.
yeah, the low road.
The low road was there.
Yeah.
The one that's there now wasn't built yet. It was built later that year. Okay.
What happened? Salmon River.
Yeah, this is Salmon River still, 1968. Looking at our property from the highway around the corner, looking back from downriver, looking back at it. And there again, you can notice that there's no road on the mountains up to Williams Lake. That's Cap's Field right there. There's our steelhead hole, right here in the corner. There we are back up on the highway looking down on the property. There's cattle in there now, look at. You see them down there, Connie? I didn't remember that. Cattle clearing down just below where the restroom is now. Just looking down into the forest.
Here's
Now we're at
Banks,
Bank
Idaho.
Service, where Ruthie and Don Javis own this business in Banks, Idaho.
There's our pickup. The kids running around.
I think that's the place where the bus stopped. We went in and got
It
it.
is. That's all there is.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Just before you start up the South Fork of the Fayette River.
Yep.
Cross the bridge just past there and head up the river. There's Ruthie and
There's
Don.
Ruthie and Don.
Mark and Connie and Chris and Eric.
See how tall Mark's got? There's Eric. Here's
Now
our
we're
house.
6781 Millmark,
Yeah.
Long Beach. Tent clear back there behind the truck.
Oh, there was your Jeep, or your...
Yeah, yeah, my dune buggy
dune
I
buggy.
built.
Yeah.
I built that dune buggy. All we did was take the kids to ball games in it. never had it off the pavement.
Had a ball with that thing. Here's
Getting ready,
the
that's the way the
garage.
house used to look, like the garage there. Getting all ready to paint that thing yeller.
And then we were gonna
With
put...
the able assistance of my 3 kids.
Then we were going to put the roof back up. It's behind the garage.
Bassett Town gonna help.
Eric got more paint on him than he did on the house. Or is that, was it, he was painting in the same spot?
Mark paints the same spot there on the left. Eric is doing the same thing.
No, if Mark's doing,
They're not putting much paint on. Not covering a
took
lot
a long
on
time
there.
to paint the house or the
Yeah.
garage.
Who's got a mouse going? Or a gopher.
Go.
Mark's still kind of short strokes. Eric just dipped his brush in the dirt. You gotta go clean it.
Well, this is a Little League game, looks like. Oh, flag football.
In Salmon, isn't it?
No,
I can't tell. No, I saw Palm Tree.
This'll
This
be
is Long
Mark.
Beach.
Mark playing flag football. Probably when he was in the 9th grade or so.
That when Mark
He-
was a quarterback?
Yeah.
I can't tell anyone. Can't recognize him. There, okay, that was Mark with the ball right there. I'm not sure it was.
Well, you're right, Willie. It's a surprise.
Well, it's
This
somebody.
roll, yeah.
Whoever was quarterback throwed it left-handed.
Yeah.
It wasn't,
Wasn't Mark.
It had to have been Chris then. There's Chris.
Yeah, that is Chris,
That's
number
Chris.
2.
This must be at the park, must be park, you know, when they play.
Yeah, you must have taken these, because I didn't ever get to go to those very much. Are you taking pictures of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Water
Okay, now we're
skiing at
water
Williams
skiing.
Lake.
Try your focus a little bit.
It's
Yes.
just overexposed. This
Yeah.
is water skiing at Williams Lake.
Yeah, terrible. Whoa.
It's just too
Are you
bright.
still?
That's a kid trying to learn how to water ski. I don't remember much about it. That was Troy helping him there, I think. But it must be looking right into the sun or something. And this is what I didn't want on for tape. I wanted to scratch this.
Oh, well, we can fast forward it. Trying to focus.
Here comes Troy's hydroplane. The twin 100 horsepowers on it. Someone just got off the ski.
There goes Mark up.
Yeah, that looks like
That's
Marco.
Mark.
I couldn't tell who that was.
That's Chris.
That was Chris.
Yeah.
Why, Bob? There's turning the film over. Maybe this side will be better. No,
Chris is driving.
that's Eric.
I thought it was Chris.
No,
It is Chris.
no, there's,
Eric was not born.
there's Kathy right there. Oh, okay, yeah. This is letting the girls in and out.
This is Miss
The
Universe,
Miss Universe
1958. These are some of the girls.
I used to be able to tell you the names of all of them, but I can't anymore. It's too long. These
That
are
was
girls,
one of the
these are
chaperones.
girls from all over the world.
I think we see Miss Poland and we can remember her.
Poland's very blonde and
Well,
very
she's
vivacious.
vivacious now. She wasn't particularly.
There she is.
There she is,
That's Miss
right there.
Poland right
That's
there.
Miss Poland.
First
was
time she
real
ever came.
personality.
She won Miss Friendship and she deserved it. She was a sweetheart. The fire department drove the cars. The Chevrolet dealers donated the cars for driving. We drove the girls all over Southern California. There's Bob and myself. I don't know who that is behind.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
yeah, we're
indoors.
inside.
Yeah.
You can knock that off.
Now, what year was this?
There's Miss Poland.
1958.
That's Miss Poland right there, the blonde.
There's the gal that won it.
Yeah, Miss
Okay.
Argentina, wasn't it? Or Peru. There's Miss
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
She was our favorite.
Yeah, we could remember a few of
She
them.
was a personality plus. And really good looking.
Poor Miss Idaho looked like a lump of potatoes. She was, I don't know how she got there. Or, I felt so sorry for her. They put a bathing suit on and she looked like a potato with legs. I had no intention of moving to Idaho then. There's Dale Lowell, Connie. He's dead now. Okay.
Enough of that.
I thought you did. I thought you did, George. But I was, this is Irvine Lake.
Irvine Lake.
Bob and Mackie, Jack Mork in the front, and Connie and I. 2 boats. This is California fishing. We caught fish. They've been planted about 4 hours before, probably. This was also, what year, Connie? 58, 59? Mackie caught one.
Little trout.
There's a big one
There's a
Mackie
big
caught. About a 15 inches there. It's a nice one. Connie liked it.
Licking
Licked
the
her lips.
lips.
You taste that one. There's Jack Mork. He's still alive, but Betty died here a couple of years ago of cancer. There's Eric, Bob, Mackie.
Not Eric,
Is that Chris? Or Mark?
Mark.
That's Mark. Okay. Connie's Little Red Riding Hood.
manhandling the fish.
Okay, there's Mark and Chris.
Mark and Chris.
Chris is gonna about to wow you with
This
learning
is
to walk.
This is
Mark's gonna
hilarious.
help him walk. First steps, you're gonna get to see it, you guys. Getting ready. He's gonna walk right now. There! Watch!
Oops.
Oh, car went by. That, whoop, almost. You're gonna see it. Now watch, he's getting it already.
Watch this. Come on.
You're gonna see it for real. The first step he ever took. Oh, almost. He will. There! By golly. Mark thinks he's gonna get his tail kicked. He's looking around behind him. Kids hollering. He says, I'm never gonna walk ever.
This is not natural.
There's our DKW.
DKW.
Das Klein Wunder.
That's
3-cylinder, 2 cycles. There's Mom, and there's Sylvia.
the
Little
boomerang.
Sylvia Ching from next door. Oldest girl. Eric, Chris still getting ready to walk.
There's Tippy's blue
He
ball,
leans.
Willie.
Huh?
There's Tippy's blue ball.
Yeah. Mark's gonna go off on his bicycle with the neighbor.
He's growing up.
There's old Christoph. There, walk. Walk, you little beggar. Okay. This is June and July 1958 on Ellis Street. 152 Ellis, I think it was. There's Wanda Russell, the next door neighbor. That's her brother waving his
Well,
arms.
Mark's gonna do us a quick draw here. Not him. That's not Mark.
There's Mark on the left. He's a little slow, but he's accurate.
Yeah.
There's Chris walking up a storm. He's one walking fool. Oh my God, I forgot Mark even had the gloves.
Whoa.
A little lean. There's a DKW in the background. What was Russell's first name, Connie? Was it Russell?
I
I
don't know.
thought their last name was Russell.
Oh, that's hard on the knees. No wonder he's tough.
God, he's what, 30, 31 years old, 32 years
32.
old? A few years ago. There, Connie. Oh, this is in Fire Station 12. There's Baldy Jones, he's dead. Lee Green, real bad shape.
He's the captain.
Floyd Walsh, sticking his head in and out.
There's Jack Vance.
Is that Jack or Bob?
Look like Jack Vance.
Lee Green, he can talk more with his mouth full than any guy ever knew. Never slowed him down a bit. Floyd Walsh, all iron. Oh yeah, I was gonna light a light, I think, a match, to see what difference it made.
Somebody lit a cigarette.
Yeah, I lit a match just to see what difference the light would make in there. It didn't make much.
Well, you can see the match.
Yeah, it showed up good.
Okay,
Okay,
now
this is
we're
the beach with Mark. That's Karen, the little blonde gal. Oh man, going too fast for me. That's Wanda. Okay, there's Lydia. There's Mark. Now Lydia that just whipped past him. There's Karen. Is that Terry, Connie? Down
There's
in the water?
Troy
Down
with
low?
the goggles on. That's Troy.
Oh, for crying out loud. That's at Belmont Shore. Oh, there's Bob. Remember,
this
Bob gets locked in the closet.
This is Mark's birthday, 1958. This
August
is
3rd.
no
1958.
September
September
the
3rd.
5th, 6th.
Okay.
September
yeah, there was
6th.
Butchie.
This is the game.
That's Kathy, the little one.
I think you got it out of focus.
Honey, I keep trying.
Yeah, okay, leave it then.
There's Troy.
There's Troy. Bob.
Little Russell.
There's.
There's. No, that wasn't Chris. That was Nancy sitting
Oh,
down
there's
there.
Butchie.
There's my mom and Connie standing up. Bob and
Oh,
Matthew
now
Thompson.
watch Bob.
There
He's
is
on-
Fran Cooper, Arvin's wife, sitting down next to Diana there. That's my mom.
Now watch. Bob's sitting down there, and he's going to get up and go in the house.
And we didn't see him until after the party again.
No, at the end of this movie,
That was Lydia. Bob's still there. That was Maxine, wasn't it? Just
Yeah.
came in the door with the baby.
yeah, that's Andy.
That's Maxine and Andy.
Yeah.
Andy's getting married this month.
Next month.
Next
See,
month.
Bob just got up. He just went in through the door.
Ooh, right on the noggin.
Yeah.
Mark's or Chris's stuff. No,
That's
Marco's
Mark.
stuff. Okay, shut it off, George.
Oh, no.
Okay, leave it on. Now Bob's still there.
No, he came back.
Bob was missing. No one found him. He'd gone into a closet to change film, and the doorknob came off in his hand when he tried to come out.
And
Finally, one of the
Maxine,
women walked in. There's Diana, and Fran is the dark-haired one.
Maxine heard him when she went to put Andy down for a nap.
He'd been in there for a half an hour banging on the door.
Nobody heard him.
Oh, hopeless.
Yeah. Oh, that one little boy is the one from next door, Willie. What was his name?
Oh, yeah, the little animal.
Yeah.
Who's the...
No,
who's the
not,
haired one?
no. He was the one that the parents were Canadian.
That's the one. No, I'm wrong. I can't remember his name. My mom, Fran, that must be Diana. Yeah. And that's Mackie. Happy birthday, cowboy.
There's Chris.
Hey, there's your brother. There's Kenny.
Oh, yeah, there's my brother.
This will be our Christmas 1958.
Christmas movie.
Same one you watched a little bit
Oh,
ago.
look at our rocks. We must have missed that. I don't remember that. There's our
There's
jade.
some of our rocks that we collect.
There's the gun rack. I got that here. This was when we lived
We
on
only had 2
56th
children,
Street,
too.
Connie. Connie, we lived on 56th Street,
Right,
correct?
in the duplex.
In Clark Soul's duplex, yes.
Looked like Santa Claus got there all right.
Gun press. And the 243 dies. Went to a lot of work putting icicle on. There's
our angel
we
that
still
we
got.
hang, we still hang her. She was on our first
And that's
Christmas.
Chris.
Chris and his Tigger Tiger.
Is this his first Christmas? Or just the first one he remembers?
First one he remembers.
There, Marco.
He just popcorn popper. Oh, what Mark's doing?
We must have used Pappy's light bars, didn't we, Connie?
Yeah.
Came out pretty good.
Mhm.
Figure that film is 32 years old. No, 33 years old. That's pretty darn good. You know, to last that long.
32. Not quite. Oh, flip through. Oh, he was always busy.
There's Connie.
He says, I think I'll take a ride on Tigger Tiger. Get done. That looks like a shaver that Mark has in his hand.
Oh, Chris is getting into territory it's supposed to be on.
Yeah, he's getting into Mark's stuff.
But you think I was getting into your stuff. This is what getting into your stuff is.
Yeah.
Obnoxious little brat.
So, well, I'll get my popcorn popper then. Now, he and Mark looked an awful lot alike when he was little, but they don't resemble one another much. Oh boy, quick going man here.
Fire down.
Looks like a frisbee down there.
Okay. Oh, boy. That's quick.
Christmas 1960. Now we're on Millmark, Willie.
Yeah, that's
There's-
Chris and his pith helmet and fire rig.
Yeah. There's Eric.
Connie, and that's Eric, yeah.
There's Mark.
Marco, guns again.
Shooting us.
His favorite toys. There's Connie's sewing machine. I made the cabinet for, not made it, I
Refinished
finished
the
the
cabinet.
cabinet for it. Got one and found one and stripped it and took it apart.
Wait till next year, Eric, you'll be down there with
Yeah. They look like, well, they're going on a safari. Now, was Eric in his bar?
Can't see if he's got the bar on there or not. There's a bar around them 200s will get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said Chris is down home.
This was before we, well, yeah, this is our first,
Just before we took the wall out.
yeah. Yep.
Added on the back. This is entertain the kids for the movies.
Yes, there's the bar on his feet. See
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I see the bar
Yeah,
going across.
he's got the-
And the shoes,
and
with
the
the legs
sh-
wide
yeah.
apart.
Oh, leave me alone, you guys.
Gonna grow to hate Christmas. There's Pappy,
Oh, now this is the
Connie, my mom, Eric, Chris, Troy, Terry, Karen, Mark,
Mark.
Diana, and Cecil. Oh yeah, just right.
Uh-huh. This way.
It's over at my folks' house.
I didn't see that. Well, it's far better.
Now watch when we go past Pappy. Watch by his left. Go past Pappy. And I'm a fireman, don't forget at this time.
Not
Now watch
that
on the
really.
table.
Oh, yeah,
See the
there.
fire right behind Pappy? I saw that fire take off in the lens and jumped and went over and put it out. Pappy's shirt was okay, it didn't hurt it any.
Well, what caused
There was a
that?
candle over there and some
Candle.
wrapping paper got next to it.
It'd heck for a fire if his house burned down.
Yeah.
Well, this was his folks' house.
Well, Connie's showing a ring. That must have been pink and black one, Connie. Wasn't it?
Yeah, the
Road nut.
road nut. That was one of those clowns that, you know. Oh, he loved that one. Miss Prince.
God, that looked more like Tammy than Connie, didn't it? Did you see that,
That's
Connie?
when I was skinny.
I was
Doesn't
gonna
that
say
look
you're
like
awful
Tammy?
thin for having 3 kids. Mercy.
This is Eric's
Okay, there's
birthday, 1961. First birthday.
Yeah, Eric's first birthday. And there's Floyd, he's dead now. He was our neighbor, he was a plumber. And there's Delma.
And there's Chris. Mark.
The little neighbor
That-
girl up there
That
behind.
must, and there's Chris. Gotta climb the steps first. Okay.
There's Chris.
There's Chris and his bike.
Uh-huh.
This is typical Chris.
This is also the telephoto lens.
Mhm.
With a knot in the forehead. See, those people down there had a DKW. See the blue one with the white roof? It was a year newer than ours. Mark to the rescue. Mark to the rescue.
Yeah.
Without tell me charge.
We're all over here. This is before the tree, Willie. This is Chris. Chris, all kinds of help here. Oh, leave me alone. God, isn't this the heck being a baby?
There's Floyd again. Floyd Stafford.
Yeah.
There's Eric in his first cake.
Blow it out.
Oh, let me have it, let me have it. Nowadays they let them.
Oh, that
Okay, we're
isn't when he
Jade
floated
Cove,
down the.
Plastic Creek Campground. There's Typhoon and Dick. Who's the kid?
Mark.
Is that Mark in the
Mark.
red hat on?
Yeah.
Looked too heavy for him. There's Carter's rig and his dad. I'm sure that's his dad with the hat on there. Carter's on the back of the truck.
Yeah, they had to camp away from us because there wasn't any campsites.
There's
Close.
Dick.
Yeah, this is where
this
it
is
was
nine-
overexposed.
This is 1961. The fog was just lifting, and we didn't reset the doggone lens properly for the sun coming out. Usually you can't even see that rock out there in the ocean with all the white seagull stuff on it. Because the fog's so bad.
This is July, did you say?
Yeah, July 61. That's it.
Christmas 1961. This is
Oh
when,
man, look at that poor tree.
that's at your mother's.
We must have found that at...
That's
Oh,
your
it is at my
mother's.
mom. God,
Yeah.
that's a terrible looking thing. There's Aunt Myrtle.
Yes, sir, it is.
There's
There's
Chet, for
Chet.
crying out loud.
Gosh, I didn't know
That's
we
my
had
aunt and uncle,
any.
my oldest aunt, she's dead now, and then Chet,
There's
Terry,
Terry.
there's Pappy,
Yeah,
my mom's
your
in the
mom.
dark,
There I
Connie,
am
holding
Terry.
Eric. See why I married her,
He's
George?
waving.
Good looking thing,
There's
isn't she?
Chris.
There's Chris,
There's
there's Karen, Diana,
Diana.
there's Mark, and
Terry.
Terry.
Where's Troy?
Chris, down on the
Chrissy's.
floor. Cecil.
Cease. There's Troy.
There's Troy.
So somebody's got something
Oh,
on.
that was the tractor that you wound up.
Oh,
It really goes.
yeah.
Climb over everything. God, Mom sure looks young there, doesn't she?
Whoops. We all do.
Yeah, so does Eric. That tree doesn't look so bad.
Now this is
Oh,
our
we're at our
place.
house.
We're at our house.
Yeah, there's Floyd and his son. What's his name, Connie?
Joe.
Joe Floyd, yeah.
There's
And
Delma.
Marco, there's Delma,
There's Eric.
Eric,
He's enjoying it a little more now. He's getting with the program.
Connie, Chris. She got a portable radio. When we go out in the boondocks, she never could hear her Dodger games. I kept buying her a whole series. There she is in socks again. Bought her a whole series of radios, trying to pick them up when those games when you're clear out in the boonies.
Oh, there's Eric's Jeep.
Yes, he's right in the
Oh,
middle.
he loved that Jeep.
Did you notice on the table my radio man's coffee cup, Connie? When I got over in Japan
No, I didn't.
with the radio sparks on it. There's winding up the desk in a box.
And this is before the addition.
Yes.
There's my hair dryer. I still have that hair dryer, and it still works.
So then you listen to the radio while you brush your teeth.
Right.
Mark, Chris, and Eric,
I
all
don't
three
know
of
what
them.
you got on that thread, but it's pretty rough.
I don't ski.
63, Eric's birthday.
Eric's birthday, 1963.
Oh, yeah. That's the way we do it. Yes, sir. We have chocolate, baby.
This is 62. He's 2 years old.
No, there were 3 candles. I thought I saw 3, Connie.
There's 2. This has got to be 62. This is where he floats down the sidewalk. Oh, this is before we took the hedge out, Willie. Yeah.
You love that, her face is white.
Yeah.
Escape.
Sliding out.
Escape.
Ah. Hi, Dad. How are you?
Yes, sir.
Gee.
He really will that bike. Whee.
Goes backwards. Yeah, it's dark. Not too good.
No, not enough light there. Should have had it opened up a little more. Oh, there we are in the motor. The old Honda 50. All four of us.
Yeah. This is, yeah. There.
There it goes, float. Whee!
Boy, if he doesn't look like Tara, or Tara looks like him.
Nope.
Snag. Crack in the sidewalk. He looks like those little dolls, you know, that go finish off the floor.
Yeah, Delma on our porch.
That's her porch.
Oh, that's Delma.
And Floyd. Annis Village, 1965. Yep, there's my down jacket.
Uh-huh. First down jacket Jones, huh, babe?
Mm-hmm.
A little dizzy whirl of the camera.
Yeah. That's good. Hope he got there's probably sand.
No, that's inside. It's not going to show very good.
You didn't use the lights, did you?
No.
We didn't have lights.
Anytime we use lights, we borrowed them from my dad.
Now don't
That's
go moving
Santa
now.
Claus.
I get barely moved. That was Santa Claus, and he was a real Santa Claus.
Yeah, but you can't barely move it. Throws it off on the camera. Oh, that's, yeah.
Look at that. Bundle up for warmth. They had a petting zoo there. Burro rides. They had reindeer rides too, didn't they, Connie? Remember the reindeer, or did you just ride in the sleigh and the...
I think, yeah, you just rode in the sleigh. I think. No, they're getting on the
No, those
reindeer.
are donkeys.
Oh,
Those are donkeys.
there's Eric and Mark and Chris probably.
That looks like Eric right there. There's Marco.
I think Chris was here. Uh-huh, I think so. Yeah, riding. Oh, how much fun that was. There's
There's a
the,
little train.
yeah.
Oh, that was the old
Little
car.
car, yeah. On a track.
Isn't that cute? Look at the lights flashing too. Oh, Eric. I mean, Chris was driving.
Yeah.
There's the old fire rig. Old hook and ladder truck.
They had great big huge gingerbread cookies.
See the fire going there?
You
And
see
they had about
people
3 different
standing
places
around
where you could
how cold they
go
are.
get warm because it was so cold that day. It was one chilly mamoo.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
here we go.
we didn't even show the reindeer. Here we are coming back now and
Here
stopped
comes-
on a ridge where there was a bunch of snow so the kids could get out and freeze up good.
Yeah, this is up near Big Bear.
That's between Arrowhead and Big Bear. Right up on the ridge, San Bernardino Mountain.
I wonder if it's still there.
Oh, I'm sure it is. It was a beautiful place. Chris is feeling a little chilly already. Up there was Mom getting into the snow fight.
Hitting
Mark, I think
guess.
hands are froze.
He was ducking. He was trying to duck him. had shot mother.
We flew in from Alancha on the desert floor, Mojave Desert, and had to make a couple circles to get the height, to get over the ridge, the 12,000 foot ridge, to get over and drop down into the Wenatchee Meadow, which is a little over 8,000 feet, about 9,000 feet. Wahoo! I'm trying to find the airplane. I went on the second trip, so there he is. You had to go in a big circle over the desert to get enough height to get through the little saddle going into Wenatchee.
Now this isn't
That was the Owens River back there. That's down in the flat. Here we are coming up to the saddle. Now, as we're going over, he's pointing out planes that missed the saddle a little bit. Because the saddle is way above us on both sides. We're down in the low part of the saddle where we go through. And here we are coming up on the ridge, and there are planes scattered all over the sides of these hills, the remains of, where guys didn't make it. Updraft, downdraft. Now you'll see us start really bouncing. Now that bouncing is not me.
There was some deer.
That plane was bouncing so hard, there's deer down there.
Yeah, see 'em?
And I was trying to take pictures of them, but the plane was just bouncing like crazy. That's Kern River in Wenatchee Meadow. There's our camp now. That's Hugh Kendall. He's dead now. Bob Thompson just walked by the other way. Jack Mork, put his shoes on. There's Butch Mork and Jack. Sit on Fork and Horn. Lots and lots of deer up there, but very few bucks. There's Bobble. There's Hugh. Kept the campfire going.
You
all
walked in, didn't he?
Yeah, Hugh took a pack train in because he gets so sick.
Yeah.
There's a 3-point. Bob got that one, I think. Oh, there's Buzz Crow.
Yes, sir, it is.
There's me and Butch.
They live in Hamilton. Or did.
Okay, now we're home.
Yeah, this is 56th Street.
That's Eric and Chris walking behind.
No, that's Chris and Mark.
You're right. That's that's on 52nd Street or 56th Street. I see the apricot tree now. Swear dolls.
Yeah. He was alone.
Colorado, 1961.
What are you doing?
What's the matter with that framer? Isn't doing it.
Well, you're on the focus.
You're right.
There we go. There, oops, there, right.
There's Bob Thompson and Charlie Green. Captain Charlie Green. There's Carter knelt
Colorado,
down there.
1961.
There's some of the deer we got. We got 2 apiece that trip. There's Ray, Carter's dad. A lot of fat on the deer that year.
How much snow?
That's the country we hunted.
Whereabouts was this?
Baxter Pass, Colorado. Not too far from Rabbit Ears Pass. All the brush.
Didn't you guys go to 2 areas?
Yes, we did. Later we went to the
Look at
Masons,
all the heads.
the Grand Masons. There, Charlie Green caught him in the outhouse. He saw him come out, waited till he sat down, and then I got him.
Then he put it on telephone.
That's terrible. That's dark.
Cleaning pots and pans. Okay, this is up on the mesa. The Grand Mesa is above where Dave and Maria got the property.
Grand Junction.
Above Grand Junction. It's on the Grand Mesa. That's looking down into the valley where Grand Junction is. That's another mesa in the background there. A lot of deer there, but we never could find one in the daytime. We saw them at night. This is all our deer that we had stacked in the ice house freezing for us to take home. While we went to get a third deer, we had a special permit they gave us for free to get a third deer in that Grand Mesa area, and not one of the 5 of us got one. So we came home with 10 deer that trip. Packing them in real tight into the trailer.
Look at Bob.
Yeah, Bob kept working and working and pushing.
Turning it over.
Carter goes in and moves it.
Great packers. A lot of meat. We had some of
We had
that
to come
this
through
year.
that desert. Okay, now we're home
Oh, this
again.
is Christmas. We're,
1961.
yeah.
We're on Millmark now. That's for the fence, Connie. Okay, there we are, loading up Bernie's van.
Heading to Wyoming. Let's see, September, October 1965.
1965. There's Dave Jenkins. There's me.
Bernie's, whatever,
Yeah, Dune Buggy.
dune buggy. Pop tent. This
Here
is
we
your
are
camp.
up on Chalk Creek. When we first got there, wind isn't blowing, but we found out that was not the norm in this country. This is Shirley Basin in Wyoming, and the wind blows all the time.
Except the day you got there.
This is the day we got there. It's a couple days before season opens on antelope. Antelope, we had 5 days of antelope
Okay.
hunting, then a couple days layover, and then deer season opened up. There's Dave with his movie camera.
David loved to see these pictures.
You see the windbreaks we've got up all over?
That's
There's
our
an old camp stove.
set up.
There's Carter. There's some of our antelope hanging there. Another one coming in. Did a lot of raining and a little bit of snowing at the beginning there.
When you went to that other cabin, when you went deer hunting, wasn't that where you got the deer?
Nope. As soon as he came in to pick up tags for the antelope, is when he told us we could stay in the cabin if we wanted. There's some antelope out there. There they go. There was a lot of antelope in that Shirley Basin. Big country. A lot of deer there too. You see no snow yet. There goes a little doe.
This is where you got that nice big 4-point.
Yeah.
Here's-
Okay, when the weather turned, we moved into the line cabin. The owner of it said we could help ourselves. And I found parts of an old wood burning stove out in a junk pile, and I put it together. There's Bernie. And filled all the holes with mud and straw. Built a fire. There's Carter in the red and white. Cocky little beggar. There's Dave and Bernie. Here we are starting to get some of our deer in. That's the 4-point I got. I shot him from 6 feet away. In his bed. He didn't even know I was there. He never got up. Shot him right in the back of the head. We each got a buck and each got an antelope.
That's light.
Something's not going. Okay, there's Bernie's rig. That's when we came to Idaho. There's Carter's rig. The tent trailer will be there too. Got it. Connie, you talk.
Oh, I don't know what.
Okay,
I don't know
there's
anything
some
about
deer
it.
right up there. It was a little whitetail.
There's the
yeah,
tent
whitetail.
Where you at in Idaho?
Over on the other side. This gal across here caught 3 steelhead in this place, and her husband couldn't catch one. He was really upset. We stopped and cheered her on while she landed it. First time I'd seen
Now,
steelhead.
what river was that?
Oh, honey, I don't. It was Salmon River. It's over by Riggins. There, see her boil right in front of him. There she's got it coming in now. He's upset with her. He said, God darn, he says, you're catching all the fish, but I'm not. She caught 3 real nice steelhead.
Oh, this
Okay, we
is
moved
after the wreck.
campgrounds. We're in a little pull-off. Yeah, we had a wreck. Carter went off the road and down a cliff with his dad and me in the truck with him, and it barely kept from rolling over. Oh, there's Connie with
There's
her
my
jade and pearls.
and my
This
diamond.
is Christmas of 60, what?
7.
Christmas of 67. Connie got her jade, that's Oriental jade. Came from Burma. Came out of an estate sale, even though the bamboo curtain was up. There's Kenny and Roberta,
Roberta and me.
Connie's brother.
My brother. That's my brother. And his wife.
There's Marco
Rocky
and Rocky. Chris is passing. Oh, Mark intercepted. Oh, he got away from Chris. Touchdown. Okay, now we're in the El Paso Mountains. That's Bernie and who, Connie? You got Pat? We're chucker hunting in the El Paso Mountains. In the desert, California desert. There's Carter's dog, and there's Carter, Maxine.
Eric and
There's Mike and Andy and Chris. And Fifi, the dog. There's our truck. There's Marco,
Mark.
getting gangly.
looks like
There's Chris back there.
I'm tying my boots. Okay, now this is up.
We went deer hunting there,
This
Connie.
is bird hunting. I mean, pigeon.
Oh.
This is pigeon hunting.
Okay, I guess it is. It's sure a beautiful day.
Yeah, this
There is
isn't
snow
the
in
one.
the foreground there in the
Yeah.
shade, but
This isn't the one.
that's Cecil down there. This is going after the that's a snowball fight. This is up in Fraser Mountain.
That's it.
Not much.